The last remaining actual whaling ship. Right there. This is a firefighting ship. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
Hi.
Howdy.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Try to keep from falling down here.
Oh, take your time. Welcome on. Feel free to explore the ship to your leisure. Also, if you would like, just to the right of the wheel there, you can get down below. See the living quarters and everything like that. Any questions you got, please feel free to ask.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. This is a whaler. This is the last wooden whaling ship afloat in the entire world. It's the only one left. Still floats. It stops way later than 1981. Yeah. So whaling is still done by Japanese, by Norway, Iceland, and then a few small tribes in China. For the most part, it is like that.
This must be the captain's room.
Careful on these stairs. We have pads here that are real catchy.
There's some bunks.
April of 1920, goes out for his last voyage, comes back in May 1921, actually captured 4 whales.
Some more bunks.
During its first voyage, got more barrels of whale oil. However, it made less than even half of that voyage because by that point, whale oil, the first voyage that the Morgans got, I think he's 41. Whale oil was about
Ceiling's pretty low here. It'd be short to work in here.
Maybe that's what they cured the oil.
Some more bunks.
Stock of firewood aboard to get it started, but eventually they would use whales and things like that. The Europeans and the Americans who were doing this did not eat the whale. It was a very, very wasteful industry. Once you strip the fat off the whale, maybe taking a couple, hiccups, a couple of teeth, or some of the other useful things on the whale, they cut the carcass loose and left it for the shark. So it was very wasteful. It was a wasteful industry, even though at that time it was necessary, because where do we get oil if we need to put oil in our car today? And I don't mean at the gas station. I mean the drink. Yeah, right. So we go for it in the ground. At that time, we didn't know there was oil in the ground. And even after we discovered it in the late 19th century, it takes a long time to build an industry like that. And the whaling industry had been around for centuries, so it took a long time, a really long time, to get out of that into the fossil fuel or ground. All right, my friends. So, why don't we head off? We're going to head over towards the shipyard right now. We can take a quick bath and ready to go.
After it was tired and row it back to the ship. Then they would hoist it up with a crane and cut away the outer layer of blubber from the whale. They would then cut those strips into manageable chunks and cook them over here in the try-works.
I'm just taking a picture of every eel that I see, and then I can delete them after.
Well, you know what? That is an unfortunate thing, but apparently somebody's got like a food wrap or something, but we don't need to do it.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
Doing good.
Yeah, good to hear. Welcome to Buckingham Hall House.
Getting a little chilly in here.
Yes.
Outdoors in here.
Yeah, outdoors it is, definitely. Welcome in. We're doing open hearth cooking today. Made potato balls.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, over our hearth here, yeah.
So you got a three-sided fireplace, essentially.
Essentially, it goes up to one flume. Every single room in this house has a fireplace.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it connects to one chimney, and you can see just outside. Yeah, but if you go through every room except the one upstairs, doesn't have a chimney.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but yeah. So we do cooking demonstrations here. Is from about 1850 and before is what we tend to do. This exhibit's set about to 1850, about 20 years earlier than the rest of the museum. Yeah.
So how do you make potato balls?
Yeah, so you boil potatoes, you make mashed potatoes, roll them up into balls, and then you're going to fry them on a pan just like that. I have right over there. Fry it up in some sort of fat of some kind.
As balls? You don't smash them down or
You don't
anything?
smash them down. You can't smash them down. This is an example of one right here. So you tend to make them. The original recipe says make them into egg or pear shapes, and then fry them up like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and that's how it goes. Although if you want to flatten them out, you're more than welcome to. If you want to see the recipes right there on the table, if you want to make them at home. Yeah. The house was built in two parts initially. This kitchen area and the upstairs was originally built in 1690. The front part of the house was built in 1760. The Buckinghams wanted an addition, so they found this older house right here and added it onto their new house.
I love that wood smoke.
Yeah, it smells great.